Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and today is a great day as I have finally returned from the Philadelphia Folk Festival, and we are going to discuss the highs and the lows. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. Wow. Another year is in the book at the Philadelphia Folk Festival as the 61st anniversary has been over for maybe about 1 or 2 days. I don't know when I'm recording this video. However, the memories are still burnt into my brain with all the smiles and tears because I have to say this was probably one of my best and most favoriteest year of all time. Now, they may not be grammarish or Englisher words, and yes, I'm just doing that for fun and messing things up just for the But Folk Festival's no joke because I already miss it and I miss the people that were there. And I must give a huge shout out to the one gentleman who made Folk Festival the greatest of all time, and his name is Joby. Joby is terrific. He is the best. This guy can kill it on the guitar. He can sing. He can dance. He can do it all, folks. And every single night at 2:30, he would always request to do a sing-along with a bunch of people right in front of everyone, in front of the billions and millions and trillions of folks at the Philadelphia Folk Festival to hear him sing. And they would tell him, listen, sign-ups for 11 o'clock, and you missed it by about 3.5 hours. But that was just one of the great moments of every single night at the Philadelphia Folk Festival. It was just fun. You see all these people coming in, you see the younger generation coming in, you see the little schmutzes coming in, little kids who can't even walk, they're in little baby carriages. They are attending their first Philadelphia Folk Festival, and they are going to have a great time because I certainly did. Guess what? I almost went backstage, folks. Yeah, I almost went backstage. You see, as my two friends, Ariel and Allie, were going backstage, my buddy Eric, who had backstage access, was like, I'm gonna go, and he went, and I punked out because I had to get my boy Tony. I had to tell him what was going on. Had to try to drag him along with me to go backstage. He was just chilling by himself. I couldn't do that. It wasn't that I was afraid I was gonna get turned away. No. I had a terrific time chilling, barbecuing, sitting at the fireplace with Gina. Even had a good time with Julie. I got to see Mel. I got to see Brian, Vanessa. I got to name everybody. Nikki. Nikki was there. That was really cool. Who else? Come on. This dude Joe. You got Paulie and Paulie's friends that came by. It was a fantastic time. And you know what? For a whole week, I didn't have to think about anything. It was just so wonderful. So wonderful. And volunteering was really cool too. I got to chill with my dad and my brother. You know, we gave wristbands. I still got my wristband on right here. I'll keep it on for maybe another week, then I'll just rip it off, or it'll fall off on its own. But the memories and all the cheerfulness and the love, it filled me up. You know, I go throughout most of the year, by myself in a sense, and being around other people, it just brings you a bit up. You get these smiling faces. You don't have to worry about anything. You're not being judged. None of that. It's just fun, and you get to listen to music. I listen to music every single night. I don't even listen to music every single day in my normal life. But every single day at the Folk Festival, I had an opportunity to do that, and I took full advantage of it. I got to walk around the campsite, sing all these different things, sing tons of genius ideas from other people. There was Aurora Borealis. There was some site that was just the Hill. Now, I don't know if they're copying off me at Who Hill, but I don't know. We had a Mr. Festiverse tournament, or Festiverse tournament. It's not a Mr. or Mrs. It's not a they. It's a whoever wants to join tournament. We had some dude Joe. We had a mermaid princess. Banging. That was cool. You had people doing leapfrogs. We had a scavenger hunt that we had to do. It's this festival, it's not like a big one, it's not like EDC or, Electric Forest, or even the smaller ones like, Peach Fest, or what's the other one I'm trying to think of that I can't think of right now? Elements, how about that? Or Firefly, whatever the hell they have that crap. Philadelphia Folk Fest is small, and, this year was a big deal. You know, we got pulled out of, you know, all the enormous debt that the other assholes pulled us into. We got new leadership this year. I got to chill with the leader. He's been my friend for, God, I don't know, like 20, almost 30 years maybe. I can't really remember because he's a little bit older than I am. But I got my friend Jess who helped him, and they all brought this to it. So it felt like real important. This year was very important to see whether or not the folk festival can survive. And guess what? I think it can. And I just loved it. I loved every minute of it. To the volunteer food that gave me an upset stomach that I wasn't really cool about, to the delicious iced tea and lemonade that I just kept stealing every 25 minutes in my big mug just to drink to keep hydrated. You know you have a good time when you're chilling with your friends and you're just laughing and chuckling and just bantering back and forth about porta potties. So it was like 11:30 at night, and I had to, or it had to be at like 11:30 at night because this band was coming on. The backstage John was over, and I had to use the porta potties, but they were cleaning it, and they wouldn't let anybody near the porta potties. So I'm like, you know, come on, I gotta pee. So me and my friend Allie were just like talking about porta potties and what the hell they're doing, and we were like, oh, what happens if they found like a dead body in there, and that's why they're closing everything off. People are like walking towards the porta potties, and the lady's like, get away, they're not open yet. And then finally, when the porta potties were accessible, called us over, said, hey, I saw you guys were waiting. And then when you go towards the porta potty, she warns you not to sit down on the toilet. Now, of course, you're never going to sit down on a porta potty toilet. No. I mean, I stand to urinate, so I don't know what the girls do. But it was basically because they put all the killer disinfectant shit on the toilet seats at first. It takes some time for, you know, whatever's going to happen. It could irritate the skin and shit like that. But it was so funny. She's like, oh, go ahead, use the bathroom. What? Don't sit down. And then we we took a trip to the hospitality bathrooms just to check them out to see how they were. We went to Dulcimer Grove. We climbed on like a lifeguard station. You know, it's just great because I don't see these people all year round. And then I get to see them for like 3-4 days. And it just makes me remember how much these people actually really do mean to me. I mean, maybe I don't hang out with them, maybe I don't see them as much, but the Philadelphia Folk Festival is a freaking family. And even if you're not camped at Who Hill, if you're camped at any campsite at all, you are part of one whole family. And it's not a cult. It's not a cult. So I'm not saying it's a whole collective of all these people combined. It's just a great time, and I had a fabulous time. So next year, folks, if you are in Philly and you head down to Schranksville, I recommend you go to the Philadelphia Folk Festival because I will be there. I will be the host. That's right. I'm not going to let that dude James take over anymore. I'm going to be the host of Festiverse or whatever game we're going to play, and I cannot forget Sam. And I don't know what the other dude's name. Sam was this frog, and then there was this other thing. We'll talk about it in another episode. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining with 8 Minutes Aaron. I will see you next time when we're stuffed things. And hey, I know I didn't do an up or down, but maybe this wasn't the time or place. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.